Friends, it's Big Mike, back in the kitchen. Today I'm gonna cook one of my favorite meals. Smothered chicken, rice and gravy, and let's have some whole kernel corn. So we'll get started. So of course, I've got my black iron skillet heating up over a medium-high flame. Once my pot heats up, my black iron skillet or pot, I'm going to add a good bit of olive oil in there. Add a little more. In here I have 4 chicken thighs. I'm a thigh man. It would be heaven if they had 8-legged chickens. Anyway, and I've seasoned these generously with my favorite Cajun or Creole seasoning. So I'm going to set those down in the oil. Skin side down. We're going to let those brown off very nicely. And while those are browning, I'm going to chop up some bell pepper and some onions. Now we're going to check the side. Oh yeah, it's browned off nicely on that side. So we're going to turn them over. Let it brown well on the other side. And you can hear them singing to me. I love that song. We're going to let it brown off the other side. After our chicken thighs brown off nicely on both sides, as you can see, we're going to remove those from the pot. We're going to set that aside. Turn my heat down to a medium low. I'm going to add in some bell pepper. Stir that around. Using flathead spoon so I can scrape all that goodie off the bottom, what the Cajuns call the ground. That's where you're going to get a lot of flavor. Get a nice saute on my vegetables. This I'm going to add about 3 teaspoons of all-purpose flour. And we'll go through it. Now, secret to the roux. You don't want it to cook too hot. You don't want it to cook too fast. You want to keep stirring. Okay, I've let this roux with the vegetables in it cook for about 5 minutes till it got to the color that I like. You could cook it longer, make it darker if you wish, but remember to keep stirring it so it doesn't burn. If you burn your roux, it'll get a bitter taste to it. That's just about the way I like it. So now, if I can get this open, I'm going to add a bit of chicken broth in there. And I'm going to turn my fire up to high so I can bring this to a boil. Stirring this around. See how it thickens up? So we're going to add some more chicken broth. When I make smothered chicken, I like to make lots of gravy because the leftover gravy is excellent over biscuits. More chicken broth. Now at this point, I want to add some seasoning. We like black peppers, so we're going to put quite a bit of black pepper in there. I also, for this dish, like to put a little bit of sage, brown sage. Sage goes quite well with chicken or pork. So I'm going to stir that up. I'm going to add a couple dashes of Worcestershire sauce. You got to stir. Now I'm going to add some garlic. The wife and I like garlic. So a big old heaping teaspoonful. I don't add my garlic to the oil when I add my onions and bell peppers. I like to wait until after I add some liquid for my garlic. Because if you burn garlic, if you scorch it in that oil, it'll also turn bitter on you. Now we got that stirred around. We're going to lower that fire to low, low, low. And we're going to put our pieces of chicken back in. And all that juice that came in the pot. And just because I'm funny that way, I like to turn my chicken skin side up. Because that's just the way I am. Okay. Now we're going to cover this. Like I said, I got my fire down low. So we're going to cover this and we're going to let it simmer for about 2 hours. While we're doing it, we're going to check it every now and then, give it a stir, and add more broth if we need to. So we'll check on it after about 20-30 minutes. So this has been going about an hour on a little simmer. We're going to give it a check. Oh yeah, looking good, looking good. Got some oil on top of my gravy. I'm going to remove that before I serve it. Get a spoon so I can taste the gravy. It's going to be hot. We're going to blow on it. Perfect. Perfect. As I said, this has been going for about an hour. We're going to let it go another 30 minutes or so. You'll notice, or perhaps you notice, when I added my seasoning, I didn't add any more salt. As I said, I seasoned the chicken thighs real well with a Cajun or Creole seasoning. Most of those have a good amount of salt in them already. Therefore, I didn't have to add any additional salt to it. Of course, you can always have salt on the table if people want to add more. But at this point, I tasted it, and it's perfect. It doesn't need any more salt. So we're going to put the lid on. Like I said, we're going to let it cook for another 30 minutes or so. And while it's doing that, I'm going to cook some rice and heat up some whole kernel corn. Alright, we've been cooking about 2 hours. Oh, that looks delicious. So I got my plate of rice and whole kernel corn. Take one of these chicken thighs. Put some of that gravy on top of the rice. And this, my friends, is one of my favorite meals. Thanks for joining. Tune in next time. Please like, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. Bon appetit.